If you're here, chances are you don't know the difference between a whole card and a down card. And clearly so, since there isn't any difference at all.
They're the same picture.
Have a seat and let's get into the action and what that means precisely. This is poker terminology. Hi there, I'm Ed and this is CasinoHawks.com, your eye in the casino sky. Right, before we get into the thick of it, click that subscribe button and put the like button to good use as well. Understanding the rather hearty list of betting terminology and what it all means is one of the hardest parts for anyone new to the game. So let's begin with one of the most basic terms, action.
Action! Action! I can't hear in here.
This can either refer to a betting action a player takes, or a term for the number of bets, calls and raises already in the pot. So if some American bloke at the table goes, "Gee, there's a lot of action in this pot," he means there's a lot of betting and raises involved, not money to be made in the cannabis industry. Let's talk about betting actions. We have 6 options: check, bet, call, fold, raise, and all in. A check is when you pass the action to the player on your left without raising the stakes. This is only possible if no one has previously placed a bet before your turn, or if you're simply the first to act.
Check.
Visit us at CasinoHawks.com where we have all the information you should know about online poker and where to play. The link is in the description box down below. Up next is a bet. It's a declaration of a wager you are making in a betting round on a particular hand. Bets can only be made if you're the first to act in a round or all players before you have already checked. Once a player places a bet, they are essentially challenging the other players and forcing them to act. I'll show you how.
King says bet.
The first thing you can do is to call. No, not on the telly. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire after all. A call in poker is simply when you match a bet or a raise. The betting round ends when all players have placed the same betting amount. And in the case where no one calls your bet or raises, you win the pot. The flip side to a call is the fold. It's usually made in response to a bet or a raise where you decide a particular hand is not worth the gamble. When you fold, it means that you forfeit the hand and any money you have already contributed to the pot. Keep in mind that when you fold, your hand will no longer be revealed at the showdown and you're out until the next hand. The raise is similar to the call, wherein you stay in the hand by placing a bet. The only difference is that you are also increasing your wager and challenging the next player. It's simply a bigger bet, and players can respond to a raise with either a call, a fold, or another raise, commonly referred to as a re-raise.
I'll raise 2,000.
More often than not, raising is associated with either a strong hand or a bluff. I'll be dedicating a whole video to raises soon, so keep an eye out for that. And lastly, all in. Play but a few hands of Texas Hold'em and you'll definitely hear about this one. It's a bet and raise action where you declare your intention to wager the entirety of your chip stack on the table to either cover the existing bet or to force other players in for more. It's the most volatile and exciting moment in poker, as well as something we will discuss in more detail in our betting strategies video.
40,500,000 all in.
If you have any questions, comments or concerns, let us know in the comment section down below. Tinkle the like button, subscribe to us down below, and be sure to enable your notifications for our next lesson. My name's Ed, wishing you all the luck and reminding you, as always, play responsibly.